This is where we hold them. This is where we fight. This is where they die.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to $1 Billion Recruiting Secrets, the free masterclass taught by myself, Ehsan Khan. And in today's video, Unit 3, you're going to learn exactly how you can build a database of high-ticket clients for free, and by the end of this video you're going to know exactly how you can turn them into paying clients for your specialist recruiting business. But before we get into this video, if you're not already subscribed, what are you doing? Click the button below and subscribe now to make sure that you never miss out on any content that I release to help you build, scale and level up your recruiting business. And make sure you like this video to let YouTube know to send this to other like-minded individuals just like you who are looking for a way to change their life through recruitment. So just to recap on Units 1 and Units 2. Unit 1 was all about having an agile mindset and focusing on your business goal, which is making placements. Unit 2 was all about your niche, focus and direction, and giving you the steps to make sure that when you start your recruitment business, you know exactly where you're going, you know exactly where you're going to be adding value. And as Zig Ziglar once said, if you aim at nothing, you'll hit it every time. Meaning, if you don't aim for anything specifically, you're never going to get any results. So Unit 2 was about how you select your niche, which is going to allow you to make high ticket placements regularly every single month. And now in step 3, we're going to get into some very practical information, and I'm going to jump into my laptop in a few minutes. But before I do that, I just want to explain the purpose of this video. So firstly, what is a client database and why is it important? Well, if you're following my VMS high ticket model, then you know that your focus is on becoming an expert within a specific niche, which means that out of the millions of companies that you could recruit for, you are specifying it down to a particular set of companies, which reduces the market size. And this is a good thing, because in recruitment, to make 6 figures, you don't need millions of companies. You don't even need thousands of companies. You need 10 to 15 clients every single year coming back to you with repeat business throughout the year for you to make 6 figures very easily and very comfortably. So let's take an example of project managers in the construction industry. If that's your niche, you are going to be taking the market size of all of the companies in the country that you're recruiting in, of hospitals and engineering companies and IT companies. You're getting rid of all of that distraction, all of that clutter that you don't need, because all you need to focus on are project managers in construction companies. So what you need to look for are construction companies that hire project managers. So from those millions of companies that you could select, you've taken it down to a set few. Let's say 10,000. Now, to go after 10,000 companies is much better than going after millions of companies. But even 10,000 is way too many companies for you to even start with. And remember, the agile mindset is focusing on the goal. It's not about the ego of having 10,000 companies on my database. It's about, you might only have one company, but it's paying you, which is better than somebody else's database where they have these 10,000 companies and they're not getting paid a penny. So the focus here is on quality rather than quantity. And as always, the thing that we focus on here in the Tribe of Recruiters and the Money Making Academy is making money, making placements. So what you want to do is, let's say you're looking at project managers in the construction industry and there's 10,000 companies out there. You want to reduce that further and you want to niche down further, and maybe you want to do that geographically. So you've niched yourself on job title, project managers, but you have project managers in software companies, construction companies, healthcare companies, and all sorts of walks of life. You have project managers. So you've niched it down further by industry to construction, but still there are tens of thousands of companies, construction companies, that hire project managers. So who do you look for? You might now want to niche down further by geography and say all the construction companies that hire project managers in in the Midlands, or in the city that I'm in, or in the state that I'm in, and you want to get this down to as few people as possible. And once you've niched down by job title, by industry, and by geography, then you're pretty much at a good starting point. So what is a 300 list? Your 300 list is the client database that you're going to use to find those 10 or 15 clients within your niche to pay you regularly throughout the year. So the 300 list is my proven system for making 6 figures a year consistently, and it is exactly what I used when I first started out. And as the name suggests, it is a target list of 300 clients within your vertical market that you're going to go after, and these are going to be the people that pay you to find them the right people, which means that this list is the list that is going to change your life and help you achieve financial freedom. So to get into this video, I'm going to jump into my laptop. Join me there. All right, guys, so this is the 300 list. And what is the 300 list? It is your list of hiring managers within your vertical market, and this is going to be your database, your CRM. And if you already have a CRM, you can apply this same method to your CRM. As always, this is focusing on your MVP, your version 1, and it has to be within your budget. This is, like I said, a free method, so anyone and everyone can use this process to build their recruitment business. So why is it called the 300 list? Well, it's kind of like the story of the 300 Spartan warriors. They were expert warriors, and their strategy was to fight in a narrow passage, which meant it didn't matter about how big their enemy's army were. Each warrior outskilled their opponent when it came to the narrow path or niche route they fought in. So what does that mean? That means that when you focus on one thing and you become the expert in that one thing, it means that no matter who your opponent is, they will not be as skilled as you are at this particular area. So when it comes to recruitment, when you are an expert within your specific vertical market, that means that any other recruiter that is more general in their approach, they will not have the same understanding and the same level of skill or network, which means that they will not be able to find better candidates quicker than you can. But also, if you build this list the way that I teach you, you will have created a database which you can utilize to generate high ticket placements on demand every single month. Because by using my high ticket vertical market specialist model, 300 companies which you have targeted specifically due to their ongoing needs for the specific type of candidate that you specialize in is more than enough for someone to generate 6 to 7 figures every year. And when you scale your business, you can scale by employing trainees who are vertical market specialists in complementary niches, or you can start them in a new niche and they can grow a team of other vertical market specialists in that other broader niche. There are only a few correct ways to accurately fill this database in, and in the next videos I'm going to show you the 3 easiest ways to get this done and start making money and living life on your own terms. I'll see you in the next videos.